Hello, welcome to Songs for Solitary. My name is Jenny Fansler, and I'm going to be giving you a tour of our page today. So whether you've been with us for quite some time and you're already a subscriber, or whether you're brand new to our channel, we just want to say welcome. And we have done some reorganizing in our house, and we just want to give you a little bit of a tour and show you around. So first of all, if you come to YouTube, you want to look in the search bar for Songs for Solitary, and this is what pops up for me. And then, of course, you're going to come down here to the icon and click on it, and that will take you to our page. When you get there, if you want to go ahead at the top and subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, and then you'll get the option to click for notifications. And I would recommend that you click all notifications, or you can go in and personalize them if you'd like. But that's how you're going to stay up to date on what we're putting out. And we are putting out new content at this point every single week. And that's how we're going to keep you up to date with that. So as you can see here at the top of the page, we have over 96 videos out already and more coming out this week and next week. We're putting out, again, new content every week. So in order for you to be able to navigate that and find what you're looking for, we have created an organization system. And we have done that with playlists. So kind of like on a computer, you might have files or folders. These are going to be organized into playlists in different ways. So we're going to go ahead and click at the top, playlists, and it allows you to sort in a couple of different ways, but it's mostly by how recently they've been created or how recently they've been added to. I wish that they would allow you to sort it alphabetically because that's kind of my personality, but that's where we are for right now. Maybe they'll add that feature later. So we just want to break down for you a little bit of the way that some of these are organized. You'll see at the top here, Thanksgiving and Heaven songs and the Repentant songs. Those are going to be songs that are broken down by topic. So we'll click into one of those files and look in there and see what's in there. And those are going to be the songs that kind of fit with that topic. So it's a little bit like the index at the back of a hymnal where you can look up different songs topically. We also have our channel here for Lamentation songs. That would be a book of the Bible. So we have them broken out all by book of the Bible. You'll see there's Isaiah songs. We also have this folder here for channel news. That's where this video is going to go. So keep you up to date on things that are going on. And then as we travel down here a little bit farther, you'll see we have different versions of the Bible. So one of the questions that I frequently get asked is, what version of the Bible do I use? It depends a little bit on the parameters of the organization that I'm working with at the time. If they have a specific version that they need to do, we'll do it in that. If it's just a verse that I'm doing, I will basically pull up that verse in about 5 or 6 different versions and look at it comparatively. I want to make sure that I'm capturing the best version of the content of that verse, but also if there's a way that one version maybe has a little bit more lyrically than another, a little bit easier to set to music, then we'll go with that route. We also have them broken out by length. So we've got songs that are verse length, so that would be like 1 to 3 verses typically, maybe 4, or passage length. So by and large, most of our songs are the shorter verse songs, but we do have some that are longer passages. Those are going to be like, if we click in here, we can see we have the love chapter. We have the Magnificat, which is the Song of Mary from the book of Luke. So if you're wanting to take on something a little bit more challenging, this might be an option for you. We also have them broken up by whether they're in the New Testament or the Old Testament. We also have this folder here that's a pretty important one. This is the instrumental folder. These are different than what you're going to find anywhere else. So these are going to be the instrumental versions of songs. So if you have been memorizing one and you want to go back and review, you can listen to just the music and sing along with it. Or maybe you're working with a group of children and you want them to be able to perform it somewhere. Or you want to use it in class, then you can use these instrumental versions. We also have broken down by organizations. So we've been writing for some different organizations, and so we're breaking it down by, these are songs that were written to help them. So this is my church right here. This is Church 316. I've also been writing for a very specific curriculum. So it's broken down by that curriculum. It's called Pressing Toward the Mark. So here we have a folder that has all of the songs from Pressing Toward the Mark. And then we have some folders that are by volume. So here's all of volume 1 of Pressing Toward the Mark. And there's volume 2 that I'm still adding to. We also have a playlist of shorts here. These are different than the rest of the content. These are like what you would see posted on Instagram. So different orientation. They're short. I've clipped them to basically just be that verse or that little passage. So they're great for review. If you're wanting to go back and quickly go through some songs that you're working on, you can do that, and they're kind of a condensed version of the songs. We also have here our folder of scripture songs. These are going to be all of the songs that are word for word. And then we have our collection of all of the songs for Solitary Songs. And that's pretty much the tour. So thank you so much for sticking with us, and I hope that this was helpful to you. If you have a very specific application that you're looking for a passage or looking for a verse and we don't have it, feel free to contact us. We would love to work with you if you want to share your parameters with us in your timeline. Maybe we might be able to work that into our schedule. But we would love to produce music that you would be able to use. So thank you for following along on the tour, and I hope that you will subscribe and use these verses in your own personal life. And thank you for that. God bless you. May the word of Christ dwell in you richly.
For doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be complete.